Holy cannolis, everybody. Welcome back. Today we are with my buddy, Homeless Tony. I can tell you right now, I sent up smoke signals. He doesn't have any money on his prepaid phone, so I put up a couple of smoke signals. He answered, came on down to Hamilton, Ontario, and flew around. And then I'm talking to him about this guy I seen on YouTube called Philly Drone Life. And I've been watching his videos, and Homeless Tony knows him too. So it actually works out really well. But right now, I wanted to. This isn't about Homeless Tony. This isn't about me. This is about Philly Drone Life getting fucked right up the ass by, what is that? FAA. $182,000 fine. Some of you might have saw this on other channels. And I got to tell you, $182,000 for flying a drone in the city. And now, when I say a drone, I'm not talking about a DJI Matrice or the Inspire. Nope, not a Phantom. Not even a Mavic Pro or a DJI, the Mavic Air. No, this fine is for flying a DJI Mavic Mini within the bounds of the city of Philadelphia. And I wanted to give a shout out to this guy because his content's entertaining. And I'll tell you, I've been watching a bunch of his videos, and I'm going to call it what it is. It's a bunch of bullshit. I don't know. I don't know if Karen got a part-time job over at the FAA, but they're harassing this guy, and they're trying to destroy his life over what? Having a little fun with his drone? Did he kill somebody? Did they forget that part of the story? Maybe he killed some people. I don't know. I got to look further into the story. This is him here, by the way. I just wanted to show you guys. Show him some love. If you like my flights, and I know I fly like a dick, it is what it is. Not normally though. I try not to cross the bounds, and I'll tell you right now, I've been watching his videos. I haven't seen him cross any bounds, and trust me, I would say it if he did. Simply flying within a city or over a goddamn river is not in itself going to kill anybody. Is there a risk of an airplane or a helicopter coming around? Sure, I suppose there is, but it didn't. You know what I mean? And that's the difference between Canada and the US right now, I guess, is that as Canada relaxed the rules, many of you know that it's completely legal to fly a DJI Mini 1 or 2 or any other drone under 250 grams in the city like this. It's all good in the hood as long as you don't endanger any aircraft. But in the States, the FAA is like, we don't give a shit about aircraft. We own the skies, and you're our bitch. And we're going to stick it to you if you fly your drone outside of our rules, regulations, guidelines, and whatever else. So ultimately, in watching his videos, there's been nothing that I was like, ooh, shit, he shouldn't have done that. I'll tell you right now, the guy's eccentric. He's funny. He's having a good time. He's got a great backstory. I'll tell you right now, you guys watch him. When you're done my video, watch my video. Let me get my monetization on. And then when you're done here, I'm going to have the link in the description. Check out his channel. You watch some of his funny videos where he's chasing the trains. He likes the boats. He likes the trains. He's not bugging anybody. You know what I mean? Homeless Tony sitting here flying this flight. He gave me his card. He doesn't have to. I could fly this myself, but I was just busy talking to him. I couldn't do this flight. I was just so preoccupied talking to Tony. I let him do all the flying today. Even though here in Canada, this is completely legal, this video would get you a $180,000 fine down in good old US of A. And I love America. I do, but something's got to give on the FAA. So I don't know. I have no idea. You guys are going to have a transition of power soon. Maybe maybe the new powers that be will do something. I don't know. I don't imagine Trump ever gave a shit about drones. I never heard him talking about them or anything like that. I don't know that your Biden will, but maybe send them some letters, some emails, whatever the fuck you got to do. Send them a goddamn fruitcake at Christmas with a little card that says, by the way, can you talk to the FAA? Because the drone laws are just ridiculous. I don't mind registering my drone. I don't have to register this drone in Canada. There's none of that shit. And in the USA, you don't have to register the DJI Minis either. But strangely enough, that's the part I don't have a problem with. I've got a drone registered in the USA. I saw my Mavic Pro is still registered. I never deregistered it. I don't even know if you have to. I don't give a shit. But the main thing is that that part doesn't bother me. It's when they take away your right to fly. And I say you're right. I don't know. Maybe people say, "Oh, you don't have a right to fly to this and that." But to me, you do. Um, you want to get out there and get the shots, and I don't know. People somehow put this in their head that if there's a drone in the sky, it's dangerous. People are going to die. Planes are going to go down. Helicopters and UFOs and oh, I've heard all the complaints on my video, so I know what it must feel like for Philly over there. His name's Mikey, by the way, and I fly by a ship and people will right away email say that's illegal. You can't enter under the Maritime Ball Suckery Act. You're not allowed to fly there. Um, I don't care. Does it look like I've ever cared on my videos? And now I feel bad for Mikey because he didn't seem to give a shit either until he got a $182,000 fine. Now he wants to fly all his drones into the wall. He's going on a mass murder session with all his drones. He's just going to fly them all into the walls. And no, I don't think he's going to do that. But basically, I don't want to. I want you to go watch his channel and know about his story. But I'll tell you, he's been through some shit, and the drones changed his life. That's all I got to say. You watch his story, you learn a little bit about Mikey. He had some rough times, and he got into the drones, and the drones brought him to better days. And I respect that. I think that it's fantastic. It's a great little hobby. I had to give it up myself for a couple of years. I didn't have to. I did. I didn't like the changes in the laws when they before the minis came out, and they restricted it so we could not fly beyond line of sight and not above this feet and 90 meters whatever, and then not within 50 meters of any person, building, dwelling, animal, cockroach, 400 feet of a hooker, whatever the hell the damn rules were. It was too much for me, and I was just like, I'm out, and I sold my drone, and that was that. And somehow Mark Garneau, which is our air minister here in Canada, finally got his brain dialed in and relaxed our laws. But down in USA, apparently not. They've been hitting YouTubers hard, actually, because there's a bunch of people I watch, travel vloggers and shit like that. They go out, they fly their drone. They're not bugging anybody. They're flying around the landscape, out in the countryside, whatever, and boom, hit with $1,000 fine for flying in the country. Ridiculous, ridiculous. FAA, how about FA or FOA? How about that? Fuck off, assholes. There we go. I had to spit that out. I had to figure it out, but that's it. FOA. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I know some of you probably respect the governing bodies, and I want to apologize for my words and actions. But actually, I don't. No, I stand by my FOA. It just bothers me to think that Karen or whoever it is that clicks to complain. These guys aren't trolling around YouTube looking for these videos. They're responding to complaints. And I guarantee you, my Homeless Tony videos have been complained about probably thousands of times. I'm sure many, many people have called in and said, oh, you got to see this asshole flying up to 500 meters. Guess what? Nothing illegal about it, son. Now I can't even move to Florida. I wanted to move to Florida. Not with the FAA. Never moving to Florida. Sorry, guys. I don't even know what the deal is, actually. I got to look that up. If I can even, as a visitor, do I get to fly my Mini there? I don't have a Part 107, but I don't need one. That's the other thing. Down in the States, you need your Part 107 for commercial. Canada, X that. We used to have some shit where you couldn't, you had to have a license if you were doing for commercial purposes like YouTube or money or inspecting roofs. We did away with that. Our government, I was very critical of them, but Marky Boy there, Marky Mark and his funky bunch up at the Transport Canada, they finally got the message and said, oh yeah, wait a second. It doesn't really matter if you're flying for fun or you're flying for money. You're still flying. What the fuck's the difference? Why would they even have any kind of prescribed laws for Like, it doesn't affect the drone, the flight. It doesn't matter. The drone doesn't care if it's making money. Anyway, sorry to swear so much and get all pissed off, but it is what it is. When I see Mikey Boy getting fined there, hopefully they're going to deal with him. He's been sending him a letter. You're gonna have to follow along. The link is in the description, and let's all hope it goes well for Mike. See you guys next time.